Hey guys, welcome to this video and myself Patel, and in this video I'm gonna discuss about making of my 1 minute horror short film Apple. So if you haven't watched this film yet, then feel free to check out the link given in description below, or if you can see this card here, then just click on that and it will allow you to access 1 minute horror short film. So spend your 60 seconds and come back to this video again, and that way there won't be any spoiler alert. So I assume you already have seen my short film now, and I hope you liked it and enjoy watching it. Let me tell you, everything you can see in this short film, like sound, lighting, camera, cinematography or directing or my acting, everything is being done by myself only. That was a bit tough, to do everything by yourself, like setting up the lights, setting up the camera, checking the sound, focusing properly, and direct yourself, and you don't know like how you are going. But it was an exciting experience. Everything took me 6 hours altogether. I started filming around 9 o'clock at night, and you can see 3 o'clock in the clock in the one part of the short film, which is the correct timing. Lighting wise, I have used two lights. One is the LED light I use all the time, Yongnuo, and the second one is second one is this one, the small LED light, which is also kind of really helpful, like for a backlight or hair light, or it's kind of amazing light, even though it's a very small light. So these two lights really helped me out. I have used a couple of gels, so you can see in one part of the film on the left hand side in corridor, you can see the magenta light. For that purpose I use this magenta film. So what I did was I just covered the bulb with this magenta gel, and it worked out really well. On other scenes I have used this orange gel and cover either this one or my Yongnuo LED light, and it gave me a good effect. For camera I have used this Panasonic GH5S, which is an amazing camera. The lens was Sigma 17 to 50 2.8 f constant aperture lens. In order to allow to use this lens on this Panasonic GH5S, I use the adapter, which is Viltrox EF-M1 adapter, and altogether it worked out really well. Inside thing, if I talk about, the whole film was shot in 4K with 24 frames per second, 24 frames per second. It's not 23.986, it's 24 dot frames per second. How I use this frame rate is I just change the settings in the camera and set up my camera to use 24 frames per second only, which helps to give the kind of cinematic feel and look, and the motion or blur, whatever it comes with, is amazing. The picture profile I use is a Cine-like D. Cine-like D is one of the good picture profile. I know you might ask me, why didn't I use the Vlog L if I am shooting on Panasonic GH5S? The answer is I didn't want to make it more complicated, and I knew what I'm going with, the colors and everything. So as it was pre-decided, and I didn't want to make many changes in the editing, although I made in editing, but still. So I decided to go with Cine-like D, which is a little bit lighter compared to Vlog L files, and it's much faster. With this Cine-like D, I created the flat picture profile by reducing the sharpness to -5 all the way down to -5, saturation to -5, contrast to -5, hue to -3, and noise reduction to -5. So that way it gave me like flat picture profile. The recording quality I used was Cinema 4K 4096x2160. I used Rode Video Mic Pro for the recording sound. Apple was the center of attention and the title of the film, so I wanted to create everything around the apple. So I started with the apple in the tray, and there was only one apple in the tray. That was intentional. I didn't want to show many apples in the basket or something, so there would be only one apple, not apples. And then apple head is kind of creepy too, like it's kind of surreal. Apple drop, that effect took me kind of half an hour because I had to go with the flow. Once I dropped the apple, I shot that effect in slow motion, so which is like 60 frames per second, and I reduce the frame rate to 24 frames per second, so it gives me slow-mo effect. Although it was very great experience, but it's kind of very hard to combine so many things within a minute. The post-production, it was not very hard part because I already have decided what sort of look I want to achieve, and the same way I set up the lighting and everything while shooting. And I just need to boost certain channels and the colors, like the orange or magenta, and to compensate and give that look to the film. And it took me about 4 hours or about 3 hours to combine all the footages together, color correct it, color balance it, and then add the ADR, everything together. About 4 hours, yes. And so within 10 hours I made this short film, which is kind of great achievement for myself too. I hope I have covered most of the aspects or areas of the making of this film. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to comment me in the comment box below, and I would love to answer you as soon as possible. Hope you like my film. Please watch it again if you don't mind, and please share that short film, Apple 1 minute horror short film, to your Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else if possible. That would be great help. And once you share it, please comment me in comment box below. And if you really liked it, please thumbs up on this short film. Thanks for watching this video, guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye bye.